you very much. Well, it's great to see everyone this morning, and I hear there's great attendance, and as one of those non-morning people, I appreciate you more than ever because it was really hard for me to get out of bed and get here on time, so if that was the case for you too. In fact, that's one of the things that I love the most about Yahoo is very few morning people work there and nothing gets started till later. The only problem is lots of nighttime people work there, so we stay there very late at night. Well, in the summer of 2001, I did what a lot of my friends thought was the most insane move anyone could ever make. I left Southwest Airlines, the darling of the airline industry, at a very good time at Southwest. I left, many people have asked me why. We were having some executive changes. Quite honestly, they weren't the ones that I thought I was pushing for, and so once I stood out as an HR person and said, I think we ought to do something a little different way, and then we didn't do it that way, I thought, writing on the wall, time for a change for me. And I had reached a stage in my life where I thought, I wonder if there's any other organization out there that is fun, exciting, and that could become a legend in terms of its people culture like Southwest. Over the previous 5 or 6 years, Southwest had become the darling of the airline industry. It had become a media darling, and thanks to Charles O'Reilly and some of his colleagues here at Stanford, it became read about by many, many MBAs and known as one of the best companies to work for. In fact, #1, the first year Fortune did the list, and one of the most admired companies in America, the most admired airline. And so, you know, you have to ask yourself, does what work here work somewhere else? And I would get calls from headhunters, and the headhunter had never met me, and they would say, we have a company, and this company will pay you any amount of money. Just name your price. You can go there. And I would start to laugh, and immediately they'd say, is this Libby Sartain, the head of HR at Southwest? Yes, and I would just be laughing uncontrollably. And they would say, why are you laughing? And I said, well, these people have never met me, and you know what? Some people don't like me. And they might not like me. And they said, they don't care. And I said, well, what is it that, you know, they want me to do? Well, they want you to turn their company into Southwest Airlines. And I said, oh, what is the company? Tell me about it. Oh, it's a bank in Indianapolis. Oh, you know, I don't know. But the point is that one person doesn't create a great culture. One HR person can't be hired and go to a company and transform it into a legend. And that's why I was always laughing hysterically. So the first point of the story is you have to find an organization that already has a lot going for it and help that organization find what are the best parts of their culture, what are the imperatives of the culture, or what Jim Collins and Jerry Porras call the core ideology that you want to keep, and what are the parts that might be dragging that company down, slowing that company down, and let's keep the good parts and shed ourselves of the bad parts. So many years, professors would come, media people would come, 60 Minutes came, 48 Hours came, and they would say, give us this real secret. You know, you're holding back on us. Southwest has some secret you haven't communicated from the world. And what we would always say, you know, it's just really simple. It's not that hard. You hire great people. Now that sounds easy, but lots of companies don't do that. They compromise, they have a body to fill, they found someone who can do the job, but they're not measuring, they're not looking at, does this person fit into our culture? Does this person's values match the values of our company? And not only can this person do the job, are they here for the right reasons? Are they here to learn and grow? Are they here to contribute? Or are they here because we're pre-IPO and they want the stock? Or are they here because the package is good? Or are they here because they got laid off and they're looking for, you know, what is the reason?